All right, Kyle, thank you. Well, on this Super Tuesday, as millions of voters prepare to pick their favorite Republican, Newt Gingrich and Ron Paul are hoping to pick up votes. But the big contest, of course, is between Mitt Romney and Rick Santorum. Here's what's at stake today. 437 delegates in 10 states, including Idaho, but it's the battleground state of Ohio that is closely being watched. ABC's Scott Goldberg starts off our red, white, and blue report.
Thank you.
Rick Santorum had been surging in Ohio, only to watch his lead in the polls slip away, placing him in a last-minute dead heat with Mitt Romney.
12-1 is the ratio that we've been outspent. It's really remarkable. And yet, 5 polls out today, average the 5 polls, dead even here in the state of Ohio.
While Santorum argued he's scrappy enough to claim Super Tuesday's biggest prize, Romney tried again to cast himself as the inevitable Republican nominee.
We have been all over the state, from A to Z, all right? Akron to Zanesville. We're happy to be here.
For help, he turned to his wife, Ann, who spoke about her battles with multiple sclerosis and breast cancer on Fox News, an effort to humanize her husband, who's seen by some as an out-of-touch multimillionaire.
I don't even consider myself wealthy, which is an interesting thing. It can be here today and gone tomorrow.
But as the GOP field heads into Super Tuesday, with 10 states and more than 400 delegates up for grabs, surveys say voters have developed largely unfavorable views of all remaining candidates, a worry shared openly by former First Lady Barbara Bush.
It's been, I think, the worst campaign I've ever seen in my life. I just hate it. I hate the fact that people think compromise is a dirty word.
For better or for worse, no candidate will come out of Super Tuesday with enough delegates to claim the nomination. But if Mitt Romney wins here in this state, Republican voices calling for either Rick Santorum or Newt Gingrich to drop out will get louder. Scott Goldberg, ABC News, Columbus, Ohio.
And the night before Idaho's Super Tuesday caucus last night, all across the state, counties were getting ready for an Idaho first. Officials in Canyon County say that caucus will not close the doors tonight. The county wants everyone there by 7 p.m., so their preferred candidate is still available. But technically, you can arrive and vote at any point during the night. Statewide, the biggest question remains just how many people will show up.
Regarding turnout, that's $1 million question. We don't know exactly how many people will turn out. This is the first time we've ever done it.
This is going to be the time for Idaho to shine, period. This is going to be the time when Idaho voters get to come in, really have their voice heard with 32 delegates on the line. That's why we've seen 4 out of the 5 presidential candidates show up here in the last 2 weeks.
Canyon County ordered 10,000 brass coins from Ohio. Voters will place those coins in buckets to vote, and the county will then weigh those buckets to determine how many votes each candidate received. Idaho's billed as a winner-take-all state, but the winner only takes all if he takes better than 50% of the vote. Otherwise, the delegates are divided proportionally. A dark horse candidate, Ron Paul, has said his campaign is hinging on caucus states like Idaho. Paul is in the Gem State today, hosting a town hall meeting at the Nampa Civic Center at noon. Monday, he made stops in Sandpoint and Idaho Falls. And be sure to tune in to today's Channel 6 News all day long today. We will have live team coverage of the GOP caucus and up-to-the-minute Super Tuesday results. And if you do want to participate, you must be a registered Republican. You can register at your location. Doors at the Taco Bell Arena will open at 4 p.m. and 4:30 at the Idaho Center. Caucus voting is hoped to begin around 7 p.m. And good news on campus at BSU, shuttles will move folks from parking lots and garages to the arena. In other news,